Hi there. I just want to make a short video about my recent project. I released a official visualizer for my truck Shroom, and it's entirely made with AI. So come with me, I'm going to show you how it was done. I started this project, I came across Stable Diffusion, of course, the model, and I installed the automatic 111 that I installed on my computer, played a little bit with different prompts, and was getting like decent results. What was really hard for me is to get my video synchronized with the beat. It was kind of weird. Plus, you always operate with like frames, not the seconds. It was a bit weird as well. And I've been waiting and procrastinating on this for quite a bit until I came across this project called Kaiber. It's a paid service, but they have a free trial with some credits on your account that you can use. And I just decided to go ahead and get it a subscription for 1 month. What it does is pretty much like a Stable Diffusion with a nice interface. You can create a video, you can create prompts, you can define style. As you can see, here's my video library, all the attempts I made while making the video. And I'm just gonna show you how to approach this and how to have a video, how to create a video for your own track. All right, let's start with the project. I think I was talking about this track in some of my previous videos. It's very simple. You have a long intro because it's like a club version of the track. And then there is intro playing with some instrumentals. There is the first verse with bridge, second verse, another bridge, and then comes the drop. And then we have like a long outro. I decided to make it very, very simple. What I did, I pretty much made one section as an intro, first verse, second verse, and the outro. I bounced those files into my folder. So as you can see here, I have intro, I have the first verse, second verse, and the outro. And then what I was doing, I pretty much was using the intro part to experiment with different prompts. And I'm going to show you the prompts that I ended up with. And this is my notepad with all the prompts that I've been using. This is my initial prompt that I was using on my local machine with the Stable Diffusion local version. This was seed ID. Unfortunately, you cannot pass on the seed ID to Kaiber. But of course, you can use this nice cheat sheet you can find on GitHub that has all the common styles and modifications and lighting and styles and whatnot to really get the results that you want. So this is what I've got in the end. I started with the style of a painter, Boris groh. It doesn't mean that of course he doesn't work in this genre. It's more of like a color / palette kind of styling rather than anything else. And I've been using high key lighting. That means it should be actually exposed to right, like a little bit higher. But the end result was actually quite interesting. I didn't got it like high-end exposure. I don't know. I still probably need to work with styles a little bit. Maybe it's just a bug. I don't know. And then I added this one to make it a little bit blue. This is one of the styles I found on this website. I think it was somewhere in the lighting. So yeah, I used this one. Then for intro, I generated, started with streets of megapolis. I wanted to have a lot of kind of visual noise there. So I added this rain and electric wires and a little bit of people and the blue mood and snow. And I also said, please don't add any cars. I didn't want to see any cars in there. The first couple prompts I made was like full of cars, of course, in megapolis, what you would expect. And then I was slightly changing the direction of the scene as well as the prompt. So in the first prompt, I think the moving was forward, like I was going straight in throughout the entire video. Then the first verse was going up. I think it's this one. Yes, it's going up, and I slightly changed it. I swapped the prompt from just the streets of megapolis to something like megapolis from above. Slightly modified that. Then I changed direction and the prompt one more time for the second verse. And then in the last one, I just I wanted it to go wild, so I actually reduced the prompt as much as possible. And I said just icefall and blue mood, and it started like just generating a little bit more kind of dynamic pictures. And also I think changed some of the parameters in Kaiber, like how it reacts to music and how much motion it creates. So then I got those 5 parts. Was it 5? Intro, verse, 4 parts rendered, upscaled. It's very important that you upscale them, because obviously it first generates them in like low resolution. It saves the CPU power, GPU power, and then if you like the results, you can upscale it. So that's what I did. I upscaled the every video to 1080p, and I download the videos, and I obviously made the tracks, the MP3 files, a little bit longer than just the verse that I have kind of a little bit of a hangover, so I can synchronize them. And another important part that you would like to do is actually, you know, take the last frame of the intro. Okay, you take it, you just go to your video editor and you take the last frame. And what you want to do is to go to Kaiber, and it actually allows you to, you know, enter as a prompt, obviously the audio file it's going to synchronize it with, as well as the first frame. So of course, for the verse 1, your first frame is going to be the last frame of the intro. That's what I did, and that's how I made the video synchronized. And yeah, it gives you actually a little bit more like artistic control over the process. You can really direct it and maybe change these your story quite a bit. You can actually use completely different prompts. It actually will try to blend them in together. It's really nice. I probably will be experimenting this in the future. And once I got those 4 parts, what I did, I put into the video editor, I put the long audio to synchronize with. So I have my 5.5 minute long track. I put them all on top, synchronized using the sound, and yeah, this is what I got. I already uploaded it on YouTube. You can check it out there. I think it's quite cool, and I really like how it turn out, and yeah, generally impressed with the results. That was a quick rundown of what I did and how I got this video. I will be experimenting with this tool in the future. I'll try to get my local versions working a little bit more, and I also want to maybe generate some videos for things like you know, DJ set you want to play and have some video on the background and some other stuff like that. Definitely gonna continue working with this technology. I think it's awesome. Okay, let me know in the comments if you have any more questions, or maybe share your own results. I would be super curious to see what you got. And also on Kaiber, I think they have a Discord server, so you can join there, say hi to everyone. There's a really nice community of people, and they share their results almost all the time. It's a live stream of people working with this tool. I think it's amazing. Yeah, have fun with it, and see you next time. Ciao.